Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you all having a good day. This is the Daily Quest episode. What episode we on now? 17? Episode 17?
Episode
Uh
17, yes, sir.
that's what's up. That's what's up. And today's today's space will mainly consist of like market updates by the homie Ty. We're gonna talk some critters talk for a bit and then wrap it up with some crypto trivia. We got a busy rest of the week ahead. Got a couple guest speakers for the remainder of the week. Y'all know tomorrow's a big day for the critters community. So yeah, man, just happy to be here and happy to be vibing with the critter community.
Vibing. Absolute vibing, guys. Again, thank you all for showing up. I want to apologize last night. I've been trying to set up the space in a way that we can basically cross pollinate every form of this content on X, Twitch, Spotify. And when you, as what I'm learning, when you try to create a lot of softwares within a few computer, one computer, and you're trying to go audio input, I think there's a little bit of difficulties that come with that. And then on top of that, we're still dealing with the X spaces and things dropping. And yeah, so with that being said, today's going to be a very smoothly ran show. We're going to upload this onto Spotify. So this will be episode 17 will be the first technical podcast for the Critters Quest community, along with the YouTube. You guys can go and see the live stream here shortly. And we're going to continue to chop up a lot of this content that, again, you guys, the Daily Quest is here to enhance the community, right? We're a voice, we're an arm. We're just trying to vibe with you guys, and we're just trying to do our very best to answer any questions, hang out, put some money in your guys' pocket, and give you a little bit of the updates going on within the market. And Goldie, man, I appreciate you opening this up, and let's get into this, man. The rundown is very straightforward. Guys, today, if you didn't know, Senator Loomis, who's obviously a huge Bitcoin advocate, she's been talking about Bitcoin and trying to open regulations on it and really push it into the economy for a long time. So it's no surprise that she is now wanting she said today that the Bitcoin and digital asset market in America has never been brighter. And to me, that's very, very important. When I hear Bitcoin, yes, we have a lot of Bitcoin news going on, but digital assets, guys, that's the key word right there that needs to be focused on. So we have a senator that is now talking about digital assets, which does fall into the NFT community. Moving on, Bank of America says that the banking industry will embrace crypto if regulators allow it. And so again, my mind's going into a very, very positive direction. I think that's what everyone wanted. Regulation is not bad. We just want framework. The crypto industry needs to be understood by the banks, understood by normies, understood by what the law will insist on and will get mad at. And so the fact that Bank of America is saying the industry will embrace crypto if regulators allow it. Well, let's look at who is now regulating and allowing it, right? It's the Trump administration, and Gary Gensler is out. So I say that that's a very bullish indicator for me within the NFT and the crypto community. Uh, Other news outside of crypto, but it does relate. Trump halts hiring of new IRS agents. If you guys don't know, there's 80,000 IRS agents being hired by the last administration, and I do think that there needs to be a little bit of focus on okay, what's going on here with crypto. I mean, the amount of transactions. I think I had 50,000 transactions. Yes, 50,000 transactions. Don't troll me, but it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot, and there needs to be an understanding where people need to okay, what am I, with every single staking fee, gas fee, transfer fee, it gets a lot. And I don't think more IRS agents sucking 50, $60,000 out of the market is the answer. I think it needs to be automated, and I think it can be very, very clear cut and dry, especially if you can put that all on the blockchain, which we'll see how that goes. So last bit of news in the rundown is the SEC launched a task force to build regulator framework. That kind of goes back into what what Bank of America was saying, that they want to embrace crypto if regulators allow it. So let's put two and two together. SEC just launched a task force to build regulator framework. Okay, that is a very bullish sign, very positive in my opinion, that we finally have some momentum to really launch the crypto space and to launch the blockchain, digital asset space, Web3 space into the necessary hands that they can take it and then expand on it. And then people can feel like they're not buying some random scam on the internet. So, Goldie, that is the rundown. That is what's going on in the market. We obviously have some news going on with Trump Coin. It's still doing well. There's some Bitcoin reserves being talked about. It seems like every single major asset right now is putting out a Bitcoin reserve, or there's a new fund or Sailor. I think we're about to see, not financial advice, but I think we're about to see Bitcoin surge, man.
Man, I agree, bro. Excited to see where all this hits, bro, this year. It's been crazy. I think really, to be honest, I think with the Trump coin, I think that was kind of a signal for anything can happen, kind of, sort of. I don't know the best way to explain that, like good and bad. I think it opened up like the floodgates of opportunity. That's
Right.
the best way I can put it, man. We're gonna see some. If we thought that was crazy, I think we're gonna see a lot of crazy things happening this bull market. Was that a is that a bird?
Yeah, I voice crack, so I threw a little death right there, guys. We got some sound bites. If you guys haven't know, if you guys can't tell, we have some. Yeah, so a little voice crack just to kind of troll on myself. But yeah, keep going. Sorry, Goldie, I didn't mean to mess your flow up.
No, no, no. That's all I was saying. I was just kind of just overextending the agreement to what you said, bro.
Well, man, let's. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I really don't know what to take at this point. I'm very optimistic. Goldie, as you being an artist, man, I'm sure you're optimistic because it does. Even though I've been talking some smack on ETH, you've been seeing me on the TL. I've been talking some smack on my ETH maxis. Now I'm getting into my Soul maxis. You know, maybe my loyalty's starting to go into Soul, even though I love my art. So Goldie, I hope you don't get mad at me, man, when I start, talking like, bearish on ETH. Maybe I'm just LARPing, dude. I just don't want you to be mad at me, bro.
Man, I'm pro everything, man. I'm not. I have art, or I have projects, or I have community, homies or whatever all around here, bro. I'm not. That was something that's the reason why I started doing that. I guess that was something I didn't want to. I didn't want to be Goldie the ETH dude. Like that's not. I'm Web3. You feel me? I'm not. I don't want to be boxed into a blockchain.
Well, that's what's going on is we're starting to expand. I mean, man, we really are starting to expand. We're starting to create projects in the NFT space that are doing things differently. And this kind of is a good transition point into what's going on with the critters. Like you guys have all been sitting here listening to these spaces, and we got a lot of questions. But tonight, I think we just want to make it a point that from a team member, from a person that's been here with the critters, from somebody that's now voicing and helping the marketing team in an authentic way. I've been around the space, man. I've been in it since 2019. I faded punks at 10K. I faded punks at 10K. I faded punks at 10K. Yeah. And so I'm finally here looking at this space as, man, like finally we've got some attention. We've got some people sitting here saying, hey, we got digital assets. We got these smart contracts. We have these processes and these slow ways of living life that we can put on the blockchain, and then we can automate it, and then on top of that we can make it where it's undeniable. It is what it is. There's no scams outside of, if you look at the blockchain you can read it. Of course there's going to be bad actors, man, but like we have an opportunity right now with NFTs, with digital assets, whatever you want to freaking chalk up the damn word, it's happening. And so what I want people to understand, Goldie, is art was what built the Web3 space. Like, let's just kind of like say it the truth, okay? Smart contracts were smart contracts were capable because of ETH. Okay, Bitcoin's lacking on that. Then you have some other blockchains that started to really understand. Oh, let me make it more efficient. Let me make it cheaper. Let me do this. But ETH was the first, and so to respect out of ETH, they started to say, Hold on, let's put this pixelated image onto this smart contract, which put it on the ETH blockchain." And then it created its own micro community, which then people said, hold on a second. There's this whole economy going on outside of crypto that I wasn't even paying attention to. And I know that gets a little bit deep for people that haven't been in the crypto space, guys, but that's what's going on here is we're starting to see Art now, which was the builder, Goldie, which you was the builder, the original OG. You guys laid the pavement to now we have a project like the Critters, where are now we're creating tokenized assets. We're creating a potential portfolio. We're bringing in token locked airdrops. That's why I think what Beanie was talking about, we get into NFTs 1.0, but then we say NFTs 2.0. And again, like that is where this thing's going. So where are we going to be at NFTs 3.0? What innovation is going to get brought into the NFT space that all of a sudden normies cannot deny that there is a revolution and a massive movement happening within this space. And so that to me is, you guys can tell I'm passionate about it, but I'm trying to be honest because as my brain goes through this and I try to understand what is going on, what isn't going on, like I process 3,000 things going on. I'm just trying to like help you guys see it because I know a few of you, you guys are big brains. Like you get the assignment. You guys understand that this opportunity right now within NFTs is not just going to stay at art. No disrespect to art and artists and what they built and paved the foundation. But now let's open our brains up to a little bit of what the possibilities are for NFTs 2.0. And so, Goldie, you know I can go on my rants, man. And honestly, anytime I get going, just tell me to shut up because I get passionate about this, guys. I'm so jacked up to be in this space with y'all. I'll try to my best to never make there any technical difficulties, but unfortunately, it does happen. So thank you all for continuing to show up. Skills, appreciate you, Mr. Sasson. Appreciate you, Crypt. I saw you sneaking on that one. I saw you sneaking on the TL, man. I'm not gonna say what you said, but I saw my guy Crypt on there. We got Duclair, Tyler Ray, Alpha. Isosceles, who gives some of the most fire threads. Basel, Critter37, who is leading the crypto trivia. We got our Moonshot. Moonshot's repping the old Gutter Cat, which shout out to you, dog. You're repping the Gutter Cat. I can't believe you are, but that's mad respect. You are a loyalist, and we need those people. So, all you guys here in the space, continue to show up. We have we got a good topic that I kind of want to get into, Goalie. So, outside of the critters, man, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on kind of where the space is with this whole, you know, like where do you see the space going, man? Like, do you see critters kind of leading the way, or do you see a lot of people maybe trying to rip off the critters?
I see the critters leading the way, bro. Critters, along with other projects. I see that the good projects will prevail, bro. I think that's the best way to answer your question. I think that now you have to come with a little bit more thought, a little bit more effort than what we've had in the past, bro. And you gotta actually come with something. So whatever projects are, you know what I'm saying, kind of coming with that heat, bro, are gonna be the ones that prevail.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think that's what's starting to happen. Is I watched a YouTube video and very very informative video. So just so you guys know, when I'm driving around the car, I literally put on a YouTube video and I type in latest NFT news, or I literally ask questions because I'm trying to fully immerse myself. And this guy, I ran across this video. I had a 3 hour drive. I ran across the video and he goes, all these projects kind of flopped and people got burnt and people were sick. And I said, yeah, like in my head, I'm going, yeah, that is what happened, but I can't, I can't cross reference that with anyone because on crypto Twitter, it's just about whatever stupid things being pumped by the KOLs and the influencers of the space. So you don't really ever get like honest conversation, honest thought, critical thinking. Like it's just like, it's just kind of toxic. And so I like to go on YouTube and I like to kind of jump into space with y'all, jump in Discord and talk to some big brains like John Stargarian, who is, you guys have heard him speak. That's why I really like what Beanie says, is because they kind of get into the meat and potatoes of the actual project. They don't just hit on the surface level of we're going to the moon and crypto and Trump. Like it's done, man. And so what this guy said is the highlight was, are NFTs dead? And you could easily say yes, they are. But I like the challenge that it said, you know, old NFTs as the way they were are dead. Art is never dead. Art will be here from the time we started till the time we leave. But scammy projects, projects that kill culture, projects that take money, projects that use the community, projects that have founders that steal that create phishing links, that is dead. That needs to die. That is terrible for this space. And it's why the NFT space got such bad vibes and why we are now trying to build this thing up from the ashes to actually provide utility. And I think what's going on is the critters are leading the way. Matt is leading the way. Beanie is leading the way. You and I, Goldie, I think we're leading the way because we're not sitting up here LARPing. We're putting emotion. We're putting thought. We're actually giving a damn about a community because we know how important that is. And so, long story short, I listened to this guy talk, and he goes, NFTs, how we knew them were dead, but the projects that innovate and the projects that can sit there and say, no, 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 it needs to be a different way. And this, what solution am I solving? That was the biggest thing that kind of stood out is where am I solving the need for this? Where does my tech fit into the market? And when he said that, I go, man, I've been freaking saying this for years. But I was back on my Anon account throwing baseball, so I can only sit there and shit post so much. But I'll go, God dang, that's freaking right, bro. That's exactly what I've been saying. And I think what's going to happen is it does kind of circle back into Gary Vee's point of the 1% of projects are going to thrive and the 99% are going to die. And so I think moving on to this next NFT bull run, we're going to get into those 1% projects, man.
I agree, bro. I agree. Man, let's talk some critter talk, man. Tomorrow is a big day for critters. We're what are you are you excited? You know what I'm saying? You have would you happen to have any info, you personally, on like just how things will go tomorrow, or do you have any alpha to share, Ty,
Shit.
on what's going on, man?
I got a little bit of
Or
alpha.
the recent the recent Mentify. I mean, we got, critters. Let's talk some critter talk, bro.
Man, I'll tell you what, I got some alpha. I got alpha because I can see into the future a little bit, Gold. I didn't know if you know that, but I got this ability where I read. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm in the same boat as you. Matt, the team. Again, like that's why I kind of said like I'm in the marketing, bro. Like you guys don't pass on the alpha to the marketing team. The marketing team, I told Matt from day one, I said, I want to be surprised. I want to be in the trenches. I want to be in the community. I can speculate. You guys have heard me bring Matt on and ask him a direct question. He's like, oh, I can't answer. Can't really say much on that. Like that's what he tells me. So as much as I can speculate, I got a feel for the market, just like a lot of people here have a feel for the market. I will say that Social Legends being launched tomorrow with staking is massive. It's massive because it's going to create organic content for the Critters Quest community. And that is what we need. We need warriors in the trenches, reposting, liking, engaging, commenting, tagging. We've got to wake people up that this meme coin market needs to flip. Okay. Let the politicians, let Cuba, let all these people launch with which I do want to say, guys, Cuba, if you guys didn't know, they were scammed. There was a whole thing going on. But I want to transition back into the WAGMI. I want to transition back. I hate to say WAGMI, it's almost cringe at this point. But I want to transition back into us holding spaces, vibing with the community, hanging out with people. And so Goldie, I don't really have any insight besides tomorrow. I'm looking for a smooth product. I'm looking for good UI, good UX. I don't want to be scammed when I connect my when I connect my wallet, which we know is not going to happen. I want to actually sit here and go, man, I finally found a home for I finally found a home. And that's what we all wanted. We all wanted to find a home in our Web3 space, bro. We all wanted to sit there and we wanted to be a piece of this community. And so I'm going, yeah, finally I can get to work. I joined the Blood Moon. Shout out to Blood Moon. I don't know if you guys know Blood Moon. I'm gonna keep hitting that. I'm gonna keep hitting it. Shout out to Eternals. Y'all suck. Y'all suck for real. We're gonna wipe the floor with you guys. I was gonna join the Eternals, didn't join the Eternals. I just didn't see the energy. I'm pro Blood Moon. I'm gonna get to work for y'all. I know we got Tropo in there. We got Bance in there. Bance is probably in the crowd somewhere. But guys, we're gonna get to work on the social legends. So with that being said, man, I'm freaking jacked up. You guys can tell I can run through a damn brick wall right now, Goldie. I kind of feel like I kind of lost you right there, man. If I did, I'm sorry.
So yeah, you good, bro. You good, bro. You good, bro. Yeah, man. Excited for tomorrow. Yeah, man, excited for all the things upcoming, bro. This is yeah. Yeah. What do you plan to do, bro? With like I don't want to get all in your business, but with your, kind of what you holding, do you have a strategy on like I'm a, set a couple of these multipliers aside or stake these or like what's a good game plan?
Yeah, so the DGen and me wanted to actually use that Sharkify app and to borrow off my critters. Guys, I'm very authentic and I'm very transparent, so don't troll me in Discord. I wanted to take a little bit of a borrow off my critter to buy more multipliers, but then I said, no, 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 Ty, that was the 2022 version of you. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna sit there. We're gonna vibe with the community. We're not gonna take loans against our project. So I'm going to hang out. I'm going to wait. I'm going to observe. I got two critters. I've joined the Blood Moon faction. I'm loyal to the Blood Moon faction. I think the Blood Moon faction and I are going to have some retreat where we, howl at the wolf, howl at the moon like wolves, and we kind of, I'm just kidding. But man, I'm going to kind of wait and observe to see what happens. I'm going to get into the Discord deep. I'm going to sit there and really analyze how we can win because I think what's going to happen tomorrow with launch, I think it's going to drive a lot of questions, and this is going to kind of be similar to Wolf Game. I think this is going to go back into Wolf Game, even though Beanie hates me every time I say the word Wolf Game, but I'm going to say it again, Wolf Game. This goes back into Alpha Game, Steel and Sheep, community strategy. All I'm gonna say is whoever is the leader of the Blood Moon faction, if you're not pulling your weight, we will oust you. You will be done. Okay. I don't care if you have an elder. You will be out of the Blood Moon faction if you're not pulling your weight. So I definitely have a strategy. I definitely am excited for what's gonna happen. You guys, yeah, Skills is on my team, man. He's on my team, guys. That's why I chose Blood Moon. I got high expectations. Uh, Goldie, I'm nerding out right now, man. But I do think that you know I want to get you. I want to get you to a point where I can sit here and go, Goldie, what faction do you want to join, man? Because I want to recruit you. Like I need you in the Blood Moons, bro.
Hey, Blood Moon it is, man. Hey, what up? Hey, I'm down with it. What's the word?
All right, Blood Moon it is, guys. But then again, like I'm sitting here and I'm going, well, the Blood Moon has 90 people, and I'm go, God dang, maybe it's diluted. If the Blood Moon has 92, is it diluted? Like, am I not going to be getting my cake if I got 92 people I got to share it with? But I'm taking some experiences off of what happened with G Money. If you guys remember G Money, he had the most popular crew. G Money won the most wolf game. He won the most wool in the wool pouches, and he kind of had the most pull and the biggest influence within the space, and it paid off. But man, with that being said, guys, let's get into some crypto trivia. Goldie and I have been talking a little bit about this, and we want to make sure that we've been writing down the winners. I'm going to turn on my iPad. You guys in the Discord, if you don't know, do not reach out to Matt. Reach out to me for all things. One thing I want to make clear is this is the daily quest. We've gamified the daily quest. This has really nothing to do with critters. Besides, critters is sponsoring and endorsing this guy. So reach out to me. Anything daily quest. I'm in the Discord. I'm in Telegram. Crittermain 100 on Telegram or Crittermain in Discord. You guys, any questions? I'm tallying up the sheets right now. Right, critters. My man or girl. Critter 370 was crushing the trivia right now. So let's get into a little bit of trivia. If you guys are cool with that, Goldie, you cool with that, bro?
Yes, sir, bro. My bad, my bad. I'm doing a little running around, but yes.